some Gorilla Glue and some honey. Hello everyone and welcome to Joanne's Kitchen. How's everybody doing this afternoon? It is late. I'm telling y'all, I've been surfing the internet. I was on Amazon just looking for stuff. And I stayed on that Mama Tapper for about 3 hours. I didn't know I was on there that long. Cause I'm hunting for the perfect mirror. And so I was on a search. I was on a serious mission. Till it took me 3 hours. And still didn't find the mirror that I wanted. But I got what my second choice. I always gotta have. So how's everybody doing today? So I am getting myself ready to prepare this honey and brown sugar meatloaf, okay? So I think I already have a recipe of this meatloaf here. I should anyway. I'm gonna pause it for just a minute. Okay, I'm just gonna chop up these bell peppers. Now, normally when I do this recipe, this brown sugar and honey meatloaf, I don't add bell peppers and onions to it. But normally when I'm doing a regular meatloaf, you know, just nothing fancy about it, just a regular old meatloaf, I add onions and bell peppers because I like onions and bell peppers in my meatloaf. Some people don't fix it like that. Well, to each his own. I like it in mine. It's hamburger meat, why not add it? It's just more flavor to me, but you do it your way, I do it my way.
10-4, and I'll do it my way.
So, I'm going to add it to this recipe here today. I'm going to add onions and bell peppers. And I'm going to get them all chopped up. And this is one whole large bell pepper. That I'm chopping up, and then I'm gonna do the onion. But we're gonna start mixing this meatloaf together, and I have my ovens getting hot at 350 degrees, and we're gonna cook this meatloaf until it's done.
It's gonna be good. Real.
Okay, I'm just trying to get these onions chopped up. And this is half of the onion right here. I haven't used the other half yet. So my oven is ready. It's good and piping hot. Ready to put this meatloaf in. Oh, I gotta take the milk out. We're gonna need some milk. Okay, a half an onion and a whole bell pepper. That's gonna do it. Okay, so let me add my hamburger in.
Girl, you crazy.
Why you spent some of that last night?
Well, no, I just got the.
You just found it.
That's on pause?
No.
That's yellow rice tonight, today? You cooking yellow rice?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, cool.
I ain't had yellow rice in a little minute.
Nope.
So I said I'd do some yellow rice today. I don't know if Malik coming over for dinner.
Shit, he called you.
Yeah. He called nice when I was cooking.
I'm gonna put that thing on it. Hey. Call him and see how much one costs. And I'll buy it for you. If I can get that fixed tomorrow.
The dresser? The whole dresser?
Mm-hmm.
Shit, that was like about $400 or $500.
I just see how much it costs.
Dang.
Cause I'm gonna try to fix it. I can't fix it today.
Okay, can y'all see? I got my meat. So for this, let me go and tell you what you're gonna need. Okay, so I used the whole green bell pepper. I used a half an onion. You will need an onion soup mix, some ketchup, some apple cider vinegar, some brown sugar, panko breadcrumbs. Now, whatever kind of breadcrumbs you have on hand, that's what you'll need. If you don't have these, then you'll have to use these. Whatever you have on hand, that's my motto. Use what you got, okay? So you don't have to go out and get nothing special. And I said onion soup mix, right? Some Worcestershire sauce, some honey. Oh Lord, some honey. And 1 egg, okay? And we're gonna use this egg beaten, okay? And we're gonna put it in here in a few minutes. Honey. I meant to say honey. God damn. So y'all gonna need some honey. I don't know what I was thinking about. Maybe I was thinking about some money. Ooh, Jesus. Okay, and I will be seasoning this with my so just 1 onion soup mix. Oh, I just did not. Okay, 1 onion soup mix and some Worcestershire sauce. I'm not just sprinkling some in here now. I'm not measuring, so y'all just eyeball it. I'm just sprinkling in here. And then we're going to move that over. Let me put that in there. Take this egg. Beat the egg. You want the egg beat it now. Be sure to beat the egg. And then pour it in there, okay? Alright. Because it's 1 egg beaten. Okay. And then I'm going to use some of my season here to season my meat with. And this is just my little season I made up. It's just so good. Okay, then we're gonna put some breadcrumbs in. And these are plain breadcrumbs, so and we're gonna go in with our hands, okay? And it don't matter if you do oh, I'm forgetting something. I did say we're gonna need some milk, y'all. So 1 cup of milk, okay? And it don't matter what kind of milk you use, just 1 cup of milk. And this is 2% that I'm using. That's it. So now, I'm going to go in with my hands and mix this all up. Okay, and be sure to get it good and combined, but don't overmix it. And you can tell when you have overmixed meatloaf when you get ready to go and cut into it, because it's going to be dry. So I'm just making sure, trying to bring everything from the bottom to the top so it can get seasoned and everything. Make sure it's good and seasoned. All right, that's it. That's enough. Now, let me set this to the side and let me wash my hands. Now we're going to put that in the pan.
Hey. You want to put this outside? Oh, you gonna wait?
You can do what?
This in toaster, you gonna wait?
Yeah, but I was gonna that's why I said I ain't had to get that other one now because I ain't want to
throw it away. I got it, man. I got it for you, so we can put it up.
Okay.
Come on.
What I was finna say?
I wasn't gonna get it right now until I get my kitchen redone.
Yeah, I sure wouldn't. He know me. Okay, so I have my pan here, my baking pan here. And I'm going to show you guys how to do the sauce. I'm just going to dump this over in there. And I'm going to make I like smacking my loaf. I do. Can move this up a little bit in the middle of the pan. There. Okay, so I'm gonna pre-slice it because I like to pre-slice my meatloaf, okay? So, and then that way, when they get ready to, the reason why I like pre-slicing, because it works. In between the meat get a chance to get done, and then when they get ready to get a slice, hell, all they gotta do is pick the shit up. You know what I mean? Ain't no cutting, it's already done been cut. And you to ensure that this mama tapa gonna get done. Ain't gonna be no pink on the inside. It's gonna be well done. Okay, so we're gonna get this I don't need a knife anymore. So we're finna get ready and put the sauce on. Put this on in the oven at 350 and let that mama tapa be getting done. So now I'm gonna take a bowl and I'm gonna add the sauce in. And I'll bring the meatloaf back out and brush the sauce on, okay? Okay, so here's what you'll need for my sauce. Moselle and his half washing their ass. We're gonna need, for the brown sugar sauce, we're gonna need a half a cup of ketchup. Let me tap up in here really good. Okay, half a cup of brown sugar ketchup. Okay, we're gonna need 1/4 teaspoon of ketchup. Okay, now this is the recipe. We're gonna need 1/4 teaspoon of apple cider vinegar, okay? 1/4 teaspoon of apple cider vinegar. Now this is the recipe, and then you just mix this all together and stuff like that. I'm just gonna leave it out in case I need to make a little bit more. But this is the recipe for the brown sugar, and honey meatloaf. Okay. So I gotta add my honey in now. So 1/4 teaspoon of apple cider vinegar, 1/4 teaspoon of ketchup, a 1/2 teaspoon of brown sugar, and 1/4 teaspoon of honey. See, I ain't got no more honey. Okay, now we're just gonna take this. Damn, I ain't got no more honey. We're just gonna have to do it without it because I ain't going to the stove. And just whisk it together. Now this, ladies and gentlemen, is your sauce for, let me taste it. It's right. I like this sauce so much. I like this brown sugar honey meatloaf. Y'all give this recipe a try because I'm telling you, it's good. And I like the sauce because not only do it give it a sweet flavor, it's sweet with the honey and the brown sugar, but then it's kind of sour just a little bit with a little kick with that vinegar. It gives it a bold, it's just a bold taste, point blank. And Mama Tappa good, I'll tell you that much. So I'm gonna take this ham back out. I mean the meatloaf back out. And I'm gonna put some glaze on it because I like to glaze my meatloaf throughout the cooking process. So here's my meatloaf. Let me find my little brush. Next time I go to Walmart, I'm gonna make sure. Now right down, I need some more. I need another brush and some more wood and utensils. Okay, so I'm just gonna brush this on now, like that. And then throughout this cooking thing, I'm gonna need some more meatloaf. I mean some more sauce. So I'm just gonna ride up to the dollar store and get some more honey. Cause you gotta have the honey. And you just throughout this cooking process, just glaze it, okay? So I'm gonna let this cook for another about 20 minutes. Let it go and bake for about a good 20 minutes. And then I'm gonna add some more, I'm gonna take it out and I'm gonna put some more sauce on there. So when I get through with this, I'm gonna just run to the dollar store and get me some honey. Cause I'm gonna need some more, cause this ain't gonna last for the whole time. And as you keep putting it on there, it's gonna get darker. And it's gonna make a glaze because we got this honey in it. and this brown sugar. And it's going to be glazy. And it's going to be good. I'm telling y'all. I'm telling you guys. This brown sugar and honey meatloaf is so freaking good. Try it. And tell me what you think. Miss Joan, I enjoyed that. Watch what I tell you. Y'all try it. Okay, you see, it just leaves me a little bit, so I'm gonna have to go get some more honey, cause I gotta okay, it ain't too hot for me to handle. Make some more. So, ladies and gentlemen, that's gonna be it. Then when I come back, we're gonna be put on. I'm just using canned string beans and having some yellow rice and warm up the cornbread, and that's gonna be dinner. So I'll see you guys back here in a few. Okay, here y'all, I got some potatoes right here, and I just peeled them. 3 small golden Yukon potatoes that I just used. And I got some sausage, just a little bit of sausage. I didn't cook too much sausage because I had a lot of pork this morning for breakfast. We had the bacon and the link sausage and the patty sausage. So I'm just using a little bit of sausage for my string beans. Okay, so I'm gonna let these fry, and then I'm gonna add in the potatoes. I'm not gonna boil the potatoes, so let me turn these up a little bit so they cook. I'm not gonna boil the potatoes. I'm just gonna put them right on in the pan, and trust me, they're gonna get done. Okay. Just make sure when you're doing it, like, they be all the same size, so some won't be done and some will. So I got my olive oil in here, and today I am using olive oil. I had to fill it back up. So, and we're just going to let these brown, and then when these get brown, I'm going to add in the potatoes and onions. And these are, you can use any kind of smoked sausage you want. I'm using Carolina Pride. I love Carolina Pride smoked sausage. They just taste so good. So I'm just going to add these on in here now. They ain't going to hurt nothing. And I just had three small potatoes. You use how many you know you will like. Okay, and I'm going to cut up an onion. I have a half an onion here. Hey, there. I'm going to put this in there. And I'll probably chop up another one because I want to be able to see my onions. So I'm seasoning with a little bit of my season. big onion there. I know that big mama chopper drop down now like that. It smells so good. So I'll just let everything. So about another minute or two. I'm gonna give it 2 more minutes, and then I'm just gonna dump my string beans over there in here. So just give everything the time to, you know, blend in. We're going to introduce this to the string beans. Water and all. We're not going to drain it. We're going to add the water right on in too. And these, a friend of mine, Valerie, introduced me into these hand over cut green beans, Hanover. And when she introduced me to them, she told me to get the seasoned kind. And they were so freaking good. Because, you know, I'm used to, like, the Libby's and the other name brands. So I never even heard of that name brand. I seen them, but, you know, because me and her went shopping together and she picked up her some. And she told me, get you some, gal. Them things good. I said, And one day she just kept telling me to get it. And I got it. And I've been buying it ever since. I'm like, dang, gal, I should have been got these when you told me. But I don't see the seasoned kind anymore. Sounds like the Walmart still selling. Listen, everybody done found out about them, and hell, they can't keep no stock. Every time I go there, I don't see nothing but the unseasoned kind. So I'm just going to add these string beans over. And this one can is going to be sufficient because I really don't want to have that much left over to this with all this grilling and cooking I'm be doing tomorrow. So what if we do have some left over besides the barbecue ribs and the barbecue chicken, and I'm doing macaroni and cheese and baked beans for tomorrow. We're going to be eating off of that for the next 2 or 3 days. So that's going to be it. So I'm going to let this simmer a little bit. I'm going to cut it down on medium. I'm going to let it simmer. I'm going to put a top on that. And then I'll be back. I'm going to run to the store. And I'll be back and show y'all the second coating of this brown sugar and honey meatloaf when I return. Alright, so I'll see y'all back in a few. Hello y'all, welcome back. I want to show y'all how glazy this meatloaf is. Brown sugar and honey meatloaf. Yes, y'all give this recipe a try. Y'all seen how I did it. Now make you some. The recipe for this brown sugar and honey meatloaf will be in the description box below. Okay, and this is what it looks like here, all plated up. brown sugar and honey meatloaf. And I went back, y'all, because I had to make some more honey, right? So I went back and I added a teaspoon of some more of the mixture, the sauce, right? So I went back and added a teaspoon of minced garlic out the jar and mix it with seasoning. Now that's optional. You don't have to do that. I love garlic. So I just figured I'll whisk it in my sauce. And it is so good, y'all. I'm telling y'all. So y'all like this recipe? Give me a thumbs up. Like, share, subscribe to Joanne's Kitchen. And once again, to my new subscribers, thank you so much for choosing to subscribe to my channel. And if you're watching this channel for the first time, go ahead and tap that notification bell. And be sure to be looking out for these new videos. So, with that said, I'm going to say my prayers and get us a quick taste, which I already tasted meatloaf just to make sure it was good. And it is. So I'm going to say my prayers. Okay. And, like I say, if you want honey in it, if you don't want the onions and the bell pepper in it, you ain't got to put none in now. You know, do it how you like. But it's so good with it. I ain't gonna lie. Y'all, this so good. Somebody try this recipe and drop me a comment. Let me know how you like this brown sugar and honey meatloaf. Okay? Until the next video, God bless. I love you all. Stay safe. Peace out.